All go? Okay, kia ora. Anakwe, welcome to the Taupo District Council meeting, July meeting. Nice to see everyone here. We have apologies from Councillor Body, who's hopefully not listening to us from overseas. Good afternoon, Councillor, if you're listening.
Councillor Williamson, unfortunately he's not very well today, so if I could have a mover for those apologies, please. Thank you, Councillor Christowski, seconded by Councillor Hickling. All those in favour, please say aye. Aye. Against? Carried. Okay, we have a late item here that I have a recommended resolution that I'll read out. That pursuant to section 46A 7 of the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987, the following item to be added to the agenda as confidential item 16A and dealt with at the meeting as it was not available at the time the agenda was circulated, and the matter requires a decision without delay to enable the Council to meet deadlines, finalise decisions and receive information with agreed timeframes. And it's to do with the request for access and servicing at 887 Rakanui Road. So if I could have that, someone move that be accepted into the confidential part as a late item. Thank you, Councillor Park. Seconded by Councillor Christowski. All those in favour, please say aye. Aye. Those against? Carried. Okay. So item number 1, confirmation of the council minutes. Sorry, Kirsty, I've forgotten your karakia, and it should be very appropriate in Te Reo week. Sorry about it. I started the greeting, but kia ora, Kirsty, if you don't mind doing us a karakia. Thank you very much.
I te atua kahurawa, kia tata mai koe kia mātou I tēnei rā, manaki tia mātou mahi katoa I runga I te ingoa. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Councillor Truman. Item number 1, the confirmation of the minutes of the meeting held on the 23rd of June. Do we have any matters arising from those minutes or any points of clarification? Councillor Park.
Yes, thank you, Your Worship. I've just got some issues around, and I'm aware Hilary Samuel's not here today, just some issues around the communication in regards to the consultation out at Kinloch. I've been approached by a few people who seem to have some misunderstandings around the wording of a kiosk being developed out there, and I just wonder, it's a highly emotive issue in the Kinloch area, and I just wonder how perhaps we can help the residents in that area understand what the actual crux of the consultation is. So I'm not sure. I did mention it to Nick.
If they're specific people, if they pass them through to myself, then I'll answer their questions. Or if it's or is it more of a general comment?
It is a general thing, but they've had a session out at the Tipsy Trout where they've had a chance to engage with council staff.
Yep.
The submission period comes to a close probably sooner rather than later. Yep. And they're just concerned that they've had their bite of the cherry, so to speak, and that's it.
Right.
And now just wait for a decision. And if there is that sort of miscommunication out there, I just wonder if there's some way we can help appease that, or perhaps go back out to them so that they feel like they have the proper understanding. I would hate for them to feel like they're having something forced on them that they didn't understand 100%.
Maybe we could talk afterwards, and you can give me some indication. If we need to go out again, then we'll go out again.
The process is still going through the submission process, is it?
Yeah. I just need to know the magnitude of the concern. If it's large, then perhaps we need to go out and clarify.
Need some more communication around it or something like that. Yep.
Okay. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you, Councillor Park. Thank you, Mr. Rudd. Any other questions or queries? Councillor Christowski.
Probably just one of clarification, 1/3 under asset management plans, the second of last bullet point. The total budget for the new toilet in Mangakino was 144, not 141. Can we ensure that that flows through to the minutes of the Mangakino and Pouakani committee because that would be stated as 141, not 100. That just needs to be consistency.
Cool.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Councillor? Okay, that being the case, could I have a move for those minutes, please? Moved by Councillor Park, seconded by Councillor Hickling. Thank you. All those in favour, please say aye.
Aye.
Those against? Carried. Item number 2, receipt of the minutes of the following meetings. So if we move them en bloc, but we can go through them if there's any questions or queries.
Your Worship.
There's a recommendation there. Councillor Hickling.
I'd just like to draw the Councillor's attention to 2/11, the Audit and Risk Committee, the draft sensitive expenditure policy. There was some slight amendments to that policy. We did take audit's advice on that tweaking of the wording.
Okay.
So I'd just like, because it's a recommendation to council, I'd just like to bring it to the other councillors' attention, Your Worship. And also on page 2/28, 2/27, item 4, the Fence and Roading and Reserves and Dog Committee resolved that the request from the Chiropodist International Taupo to provide a replacement scented garden be declined, and there's also a resolution that needed to be revoked, Your Worship.
Okay. Thank you. Councillor Krasuski.
I have one just further on from Councillor Hickling on 2/11, and that in answer to questions from members to Mr. Susan, the last bullet point, it should read, "A preferred option needs to be stated."